What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev, back with another one of these Dokkan videos, and today is a categorization on future. Today I'm gonna be very textbook, and I'm gonna stick with how I usually would like to do these categorizations. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about all three of the leads of this team, right? Also, I noticed that the Dokkan Wiki actually acknowledged him as a true lead. Thank you, Dokkan Wiki. I love you guys for doing this. The fandom actually recognized that any leader that's above 120% is a true lead. Thank you. Even if it's 3 key, and 130% of the stats, that's still a true lead, the Dokkan Wiki. Come on. Let's keep it that way. 3 key or 4 key, 130% of the stats is definitely a true lead. But regardless of that, we're going to start off with Physical Future Gohan because he's the easiest to talk about. He's obviously the worst between the three, primarily because him as a leader, he's bad, so to say, because him himself is a liability. I feel like if they would have just started him out with his damage reduction as a whole, like just to start a turn, him having 50% damage reduction, and then kept the rest of his passive, I feel like he would have been a better lead, personally. His links are okay for the team, but like the thing is with him, for sure, this is what really hurts him right here. Him not having his damage reduction fully at the start of turn really hurts. This is what makes his unit pretty damn bad. His leader skill is alright if you like this sort of leader skill, but it doesn't fit him well, primarily because him himself he's not too great. He didn't age well. When he first dropped, he wasn't all that crazy. He's still one of the worst leaders in the game, and this is like the biggest slap in the face. And on top of that, he doesn't have too much to his passive, so really he's just okay, really. Him as a character himself in this game, he's alright. Because if you set him right next to Int Future Gohan, who's down here, these two could definitely work a rotation together for sure. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about in terms of leader skill. Like if you run double of him, he's a liability, bro. He's really a liability. So we don't need to talk about him no more. It's just like, it's a shame how he came out to be, so we're gonna X him out. We're gonna talk about Int Rose next, primarily because he'll be much more easier to talk about than Dragon Ball Super Trunks. Int Rose, a very powerful unit. Defense looks okay at the start of it. It's alright. This unit is a slot 2 unit, primarily because he gains 50% defense on super attack for both 12 and 18 key super. So yeah, he's most definitely a slot 2 or 3 unit. His passive is based off how much key you get him is how much attack he will actually dish out. And on top of that, he recovers 6% HP at the end of which turn which attack was received. So yeah, he basically just gains HP at the end of the turn after he takes a hit. So yeah, he's good. He gains 2 key for each finishing blow he delivers too. That's pretty damn good. So he gains key for killing the enemy, and he gains HP for each time he's been attacked at the end of each turn. Yes. So he's a good unit. But like the weird thing is with him is that he's just a generic hard hitting unit. He's good though. But he's very typical. He's a typical hard hitting unit. Like look at, let's say Goku and Frieza for example, right? Crazy at their EZA. They're still crazy before their EZA too, regardless. Goku and Frieza before the EZA, the generic hard-hitting unit. And now after the EZA, they're just completely wild. The point I'm trying to make here by comparing Rose as a typical hard hitter to Goku and Frieza is that Goku and Frieza is a typical hard hitter too, because you expect them to hit really hard. But yeah, I'm not gonna pay too much mind on him. I'm not gonna stick too long to him. Good links by him, but he doesn't have Prepare for Battle though. That kind of hurts. That kind of does hurt. What could have they taken away for Prepare for Battle? Really? Kamehameha? Nah, they would have kept that for his 12 key because it's right there. I feel like they could have took away. He does have Fear and Faith though, as his key link in Dismal Future. But I feel like they could have took away. I think Fear and Faith would have been fine for Prepare for Battle. Yeah, Prepare for Battle would have been fine over Fear and Faith for sure. because it kind of hurts him that he doesn't have prepare for battle. But yeah, we're done talking about it. I've been talking about it a little too much. Excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next unit. And then we're gonna talk about Tech Trunks, who, in my opinion, is the best lead because he does have my preferred lead right here, as you can see up here, and he has a good dual fucking lead. This is pretty good. 3 key and 120% stats to super class. This is pretty good. Him having a dual lead is, his shit is monstrous, because that means that opens up the floodgates for you being able to run any super class unit while you're running a Future Saga team. So regardless of that, his first form is okay. It's nothing too crazy. He just starts out with 100% attack and defense, and he transforms on turn 3, which is a really good transformation effect. He has some really good links, has some good categories. When he transforms, his passive changes and his super attack effect changes. Stacks attack and defense, which makes him good for long events, of course, and you know, it could definitely help out in hard events. That way you could like stack up a little bit more attack and defense to be able to finish off the opponent and gain some more defense. His 100% attack and defense goes from that to 120% attack and defense, and he gains more key and attack and defense for each time he's on rotation, up to 4 key and 80% attack and defense. So it's pretty damn good. And some of his links change. He gains Super Saiyan and Golden Warrior, and afterwards, upon the next attacking turn, which is turn 5, when you get him back on turn 5, that's when you get his active skill, and this is a nuker. This is a damn nuker. He has a nuker active skill, a nice, very basic first transformation, and this is a transformation you're going to be seeing the most because it's his most useful transformation for sure. So that's it with Tech Trunks. He's good leader skill, transforms and becomes amazing, nice passive, active skill's okay, but it's alright since it's on turn 5. It's just not really like it don't really fucking matter because you'll want this form more than you'll want the nuker form, of course. Good links, great categories. Let's move on to the category itself, right? So, what makes this category good, right? What makes this category good is, let's take a look at it first. You have LR Int Rose. You have LR Vegito Blue, well, Tech LR Vegito Blue. You have LR STR Vegito Blue. You have some pretty useful LRs on here, in and of these 3, right here. And if we move down here, we do have quite a bit of support type units on here. But the problem is, this, if I'm not incorrect, this category team only has 1 dedicated support, and it's this bad boy right here. If I'm not incorrect. If I'm wrong, you can let me know. But I'm pretty sure he's the only dedicated Future Saga support. Yeah, because he's only 20% attack and 10% defense. It's interesting. What are you a support type unit for, Future Gohan? Let me check. Oh no, he's not a support type unit. Okay, I thought he was a support type unit. Because I have that card, that's why. But yeah, I'd say that what's good about this category, it does have some good units on here. Like in it of our boy, of course, Dragon Ball Super Trunks. AGL Zamasu, even though I'm not a big fan of him, if you sit AGL Zamasu next to Tech Zamasu, that's when he looks impressive. What's good about this category is that it does have some good DFEs on here, for sure. And some good Easy A units. I really rock with that. Like, wait till the day that Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rose get their Easy A. Ooh, that is going to be amazing. So, what's bad about this category, right? What's bad about this category is how it feels very limited, even though it's not limited. Like, even if it doesn't like look limited, it is limited for sure, because you take a look at this category, and then you take a look at its counterpart, Time Travelers. Like, so let's bring up Time Travelers, right? We're gonna go over to LR Trunks and Mai. Sure. And go over to Time Travelers. You take a look at Future Saga right here. Nice. It's okay. It's all right looking. So we just scroll down. It's okay. Got some good DFEs on you. Then you go over to Time Travelers. Wow. The only thing I would say that, well, hold on. Let's scroll down and take a look. Like, look at the options we have here. This team is loaded to the brim. Oh, spoiler alert. This is going to be next week's categorization, by the way, since I'm doing Future today. This is amazing, bro. Like, wow. Hold on. Let me take a look at our boy. Yeah, Bojack is 150% stats. He's also 150% stats to time travelers, and they're 130% the stats. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'd say the one bad thing about this category is that time travelers are just better future. Basically, time travelers is really like time travelers is like just pisses all over this category. It's like, why would you want to run future when you have time travelers? It's weird unless you're doing a super battle road stage. It's so weird, bro. It's so weird. It's weird. But yeah, regardless of that, what does this category need? This category needs more units, for sure. That's like the big thing, cause like time travel just blows this category out the water. I can't stress it enough how badly this category needs units. But what can we get for this category is the question. I feel like, believe it or not, a new base form Goku Black would be nice. A new Zamasu, because AGL Zamasu is fucking garbage. Unless you're supporting AGL Zamasu with defense, he's garbage. But yeah, I feel like we can use a new Zamasu because it's been a while. We can use a new Goku Black. We can also use. I don't think this team needs a new leader. I feel like Tech Trunks is. Good, and I feel like Future is in good hands with Tech Trunks. And I feel like they could have a celebration. They could have a Future celebration, right? Where you get your EZA, LR Prime Battle Trunks gets his EZA, and there's some sort of like, I don't know, Dokkan Fest Goku Black, base form Goku Black, and there's a Dokkan Fest Zamasu. And then Tech Vegito Blue and S Rose get their EZA along with Prime Battle Trunks. That would be an amazing celebration. But enough of me talking. I'm going to go into building an optimal team now. So I'll be back in a moment, guys. Okay, so I built the optimal team, and this is what I decided to go with, right? I decided to go with our boy Tech Trunks' lead, of course. Why wouldn't I? Tech Trunks for lead. Then I decided to go with LR Tech Vegito Blue with LR Physical VB because these two as a rotation. Woo! This is a sexy rotation right here. Then I went with our boy LR Int Rose with our boy Tech Zamasu. Primarily because they're going to be sharing 4 links with each other. And if I'm not wrong, they share Pure and Faith, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, and what else? Dismal Future. Yeah, they share 4 links with each other. And these two practically share the same link set, except Prepare for Battle and Legendary Power. They share a full link set, though. These two share 4 links with each other, too. And I decided to go with the Gowasu and Zamasu off rotation because 2 key and 70% defense. For this entire team is going to need this defense, for sure. So, end of that. So, I mean, let me just start grading Future, in my opinion, of course. In terms of power for this whole entire team, I feel like power is lacking. I'm going to give it a 3 stars. I'm going to give it 3 stars out of 5. In terms of support, I'm going to give it, because there is at least over 5 support type units on this team, but the problem is that there's only 1 dedicated support in it of this STR Rose from the World Tournament. So let's count how many support type units we got, right? We got 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, who else? 7, 8, and 9, and 10. We have 10 support type units on this team, right? But the problem within it of that is that they're not all of them are all ally support. Besides, I know you're all ally support, if I'm incorrect. Let's see. You're also all ally support. Let me double check so I don't look stupid. I know you're all ally support. I know you are. I know I'm not tripping. Yeah. When there's a 2 or more of Vegeta's family category allies on the team. So yeah, you're also all ally support. So that's 2 so far. And you are also, and if I'm not wrong, you give 3 key. If I'm not incorrect. Yes, you do. This team definitely needs a better dedicated support. Oh, also your Gowasu is also a dedicated support too, like in terms of all ally support. There's 4 all ally supports on this team. Oh, I accidentally X'd out my boy. Excuse me, Gowasu Zamasu. I'm sorry. There's 10 support type units on this team, and not one of them. Well, there's 11. 11 including the World Tournament Goku Black. There's 11 support type units on this team, and only one of them is a dedicated support. But since there is over 10 support type units on his team, and a good amount of them are all allied supports, I'm gonna give this team 4 stars for support. I'm gonna give it 4 stars just because of that. Now, in terms of tanking, who's some good tanks on this team? You, provided you build up. You, provided you gain all your damage reduction. Who else? You, provided you stack. In Rose, I honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. I've used Rainbow in Rose. That motherfucker gets smacked if you don't get a super off first. Wow. Even when you do it, it hurts, bro. It hurts. So you can tank in the right conditions for sure. In Rose, you ain't bad. You ain't bad. I'm not gonna say you ain't bad. Okay, but AJ Rose could definitely take a hit provided you get hit enough. AJ is a monster who just needs defense with his damage reduction. Who else? You have 40% damage reduction, but you could still take a hit. Who else? You greatly stack defense, but you're practically fucking useless because you have no defense to start out with. You can take a hit, but not all the time. You could also take a hit provided you have your damage reduction active. You could take a hit for sure, but it could hurt sometimes. You are monstrous. You can definitely take a hit provided you're in the right position for sure. Physical VB for sure could take a hit, but you know it's RNG heavy, and yeah, that's really about it. That's really about it. Who I need to talk about here. So yeah, in terms of tanking, I'd give it a 3 stars out of 5. That's my standpoint on this, because tanking is not consistent on this team. And now in terms of versatility, I'm gonna give it a 4 stars out of 5 primarily because we do have some stacking units. We do have some hard hitting units. We do have some support type units. We got healing units. We have the whole shebang on this team, but it's not as crazy as you would think it would be. So I'm gonna give it a generous 4 stars out of 5. So there goes my whole grading system. I don't want this video to go on too long because I don't like creating too long videos for you guys. So we're gonna leave up on our boy Tech Trunks, who is a thumbnail, by the way. Appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. Please join the 24/7 because we're always doing some hot takes, discussions. We are very rude in there, primarily me. I'm not even gonna lie. Not gonna lie. No, I ain't even like that. Ain't even like that. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.